Hi folks, this is a short tutorial on how to use Dave Fitzpatrick's Typewriter simulation program. It's very easy to use. It's a free program that I can send you if you want it. Um, I can make a link and you can download it. It's very easy to use, and as you can see in this picture, it shows an actual Selectric IBM typewriter with a ball and a piece of paper, and it types. So what you want to do to show you how it works, you see here in show aspect that you have either wide angle or 4 by 3, 16 by 9. I'll choose 16 by 9. That makes a wider paper to type on. And you could choose different fonts from the fonts available. My suggestion is that if you're choosing other than the default Courier, make sure that you do everything in the folder where you put the typewriter program. That's because if the program can't find the font that you've chosen, then when you go and make the AVI file, it will fail. So do it all in the folder. And then it says enter text here. So you write your text in. So I'm going to write some text. Now is the time to test this program and see. I'm going to hit a return if it works like we think, and then I'll go down and put my name. Okay, now let's test the output here. Just click on test output. See, it's typing, and it comes up to my name. Oh, okay, we could put one more word in. And you can always go back and backspace up here and put more words in and so on. You have to do that by ear. That is, you'll have to try and use, depending on the font you're using, you'll get more or less characters. You can also change the left margin here, and you can type slow, medium, or fast. I just use medium. David has 3 WAV files with typing sounds. You can use those, and they're slow, medium, and fast. So be sure you choose the typing speed that goes with the correct waveform. So okay, I'm going to stick with Courier here. So what else can we do? Well, we can load background our special paper. So let's do that and see what he's got. So we gotta go where the typewriter program is, and I'll find it here. It's in a file called Typewriter. Bear with me. There it is. Okay, so now we can see what kind of paper he has in there. Oh, there we go. He's got wedding paper. He's got parchment, grunge, and so on. Let's just choose parchment and open that out. There we go. Now, since we've chosen a 16 by 9, let's load a background image. And we can choose any background image you want. He has a desktop 16 by 9. You could choose that, or you could choose something from your own computer at 16 by 9. And there we go. Now, you notice when I typed this, when I tested the output, that it stopped with the paper at my name. So if you want it to raise the paper higher, just go in here and put your cursor and hit a few returns, and then let's test it again. There we go, and you see it raises the paper up as far as many returns you have put in. So, okay, you can single space, 1.5 space, double space, custom, all that you can do, and so on. So there's several things you can do. You can save the screen image if you want, whatever. But so now the next thing is to create the BMP file. So and that's done. You say build AVI file, and then you give it a name. I'll call it testing typewriter, and I'm going to put it over from the other things were in here, and say save, and now it's making the AVI file. You can't use the uncompressed AVI file directly with TTE. It doesn't support it. So what you do, now it's done it, is you take this AVI file that you've created, so it's still writing the AVI file. Give it a little time to finish. Hopefully it's done. There we go. And now we'll go to pictures.exe 9 and open that and put a new file, 16 by 9, and then we'll put you see that you can't put this AVI file in, it won't work. So what you gotta do is go to your favorite editor. I'll use VideoPad video editor. It's a freebie. You could download it from the web. And I'm going to file, add file. And then I'm going to go to where I put it, which is in W. In here. Start.avi, so I can find it. Typewriter, testing typewriter, there we go. And of course this will convert it. I'm converting it to a WMB file, which I find to be just fine. Okay, there it is. I'm going to pull this down and say File, Export. If I can find export, there we go. And then I'll give it a name. I want to do this 1280 by 720. And I'll just call it Typing Test. WMD. I'll say create. And I'll resize it to fit. You may not have to do that in your own software, but that's just fine here. So it's converting the uncompressed AVI into a WMB file, which is highly compressed, but does a very good job. There we go. Once this is converted, we can load it right into pictures.exe, and then we can choose the background sound file from David's program that we want to use, such as the medium WAV file. You can convert those WAV files if you want to convert them to MP3s. Okay. Now let's go to PTE and open there it is, typing test WMV, and we'll run it real quick and see what it does. There it goes. Hopefully this isn't too fast and messed up, because my slow program that I'm recording this screen with doesn't handle exe files very well. So now I'm just going to go into project options and go to audio, add audio file, and then I've already mapped it over to David's typing sound medium WAV file. Okay, so now I'm going to give my slide a bit more time so you can see it when it's finished. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the timeline and cut off the sound. I'll go ahead and look in the menu viewer here. I'll drag this around till my name signature comes up. There. And when I get to that point right here, I'm going to stop the sound. There we go. So now let's take a look. There we go. That's all there is to it, folks. Easy to use, and you could get it from me. I don't know where David has it any longer available, but I have a copy of it. I'll zip it up, put it on. If you need it, you know, send me a message on the PTE forum, and I'll get it for you. That's it. Just wanted to let you see how you can do this. It's the easiest way to get a good simulation and personalize it. I mean, Dave and Barry have shown you how to create typing effects with PTE. This is much, much easier. And if you're going to do a bunch of them, do it the easy way. Okay?